Hey! Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's session of Cam and M play Dungeons and Dragons Stormlord's Wrath. I am, as always, joined by the incredible Abrose,
Hello.
also known as Emily.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I called you Abrose throughout this whole campaign?
Hey, bros.
Abrose. Abrose, what does Durabel do?
I'd be like, why? But why though?
I know. I think back to when I was younger and like the age of when meeting people from online circles in real life, and when it was kind of common courtesy to call people by their usernames instead of by their real name, and I don't know how I couldn't do that this day and age, to be honest.
Don't say it aloud, but it makes me think of my original DeviantArt handle, and I'm like, what? Why?
Well, you know some of my old handles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun.
It would be fun to find a piece from way back then and redraw it.
Yeah, you should do that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Stares at. I just realized we're having this conversation. Stares at Kinross. I don't know. I guess Kinross kind of like sounds like a name anyway, but kind of if someone came up to me and called me croverload to my face, I think I'd be a bit like, nah, let's not do that. Anyway, yes.
Kinross is Kinross.
Kinross is Kinross. Welcome to tonight's session, where we are currently playing through the D&D Beyond adventure Stormlord's Wrath, which is the continuation of Dragon of Icespire Peak, the adventure that is available in the D&D Essentials kit that was released last year. So Durabel is... I actually need to update the layout, because Durabel is not 7th level, she is 8th level. Can I do that? Can I do that here? Here and now? Titles? Oh, I can. Right, I'm doing it right now, because I will just forget. 8. There we go. Yeah. I've just completely lost all chain of thought. If you are watching us on Twitch, please be aware that neither Emily nor I can see the chat. If you need any help, then please feel free to contact one of our lovely moderators. Big poggers in the chat for our moderators. Hey. If you are watching us on YouTube, hello, welcome. I'm glad you could join us. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to catch more of this lovely stuff. And also, I've started doing videos on there as well about other things like being a DM and making characters and things. And I'm hoping to do more. So I'd really appreciate it if you give those a watch and let me know what you think. So, with all that preamble out of the way, the preamble after the preamble that was the pre-show, pre. You hear a crash of thunder as you stand before an unnatural storm that has overtaken the road north of Leylon. Rain and hail batter the ground ahead of you, while you, Quinn, and the elven soldier Emilu stand in the dry, Emilu covered in just like grievous wounds from the previous battle. The storm itself is rapidly growing outwards, and it's kind of almost keeping pace with you as you step back away from it. You know that the Wayside Inn, where you stayed at on your first journey to Leylon, is caught within this maelstrom, and that the scattered remains of the suit of armor that you just defeated originated from there. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to tell Emilu to stay here, and we're going to go into the storm.
Okay. So you're just going to be like, stay here, jump straight in?
Well, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to say, either stay here and keep an eye on the storm, or head down the road. You know, because I'm looking at the map at the moment, and if it expands any further, it's going to reach Phandalin, isn't it?
So if it's allowed to continue to expand, it's going to cover Leylon, it's going to cover Phandalin. You don't know how far this thing is going to reach. It could get as far as Neverwinter. You don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell her either stay here, or head to Leylon, to tell them what's happening, and we're gonna go in to see if we can find the center of the storm.
Okay. Quinn is just kind of like watching carefully, and then he's gonna follow after you and get his shield and like put his shield up over his head.
Yeah, that's what Durabel's doing too. She's got the.
As you both run through, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
A d6. A 2.
2. Ah, okay.
Oh dear.
And roll another one for me.
1.
1. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, as you and Quinn are running through the storm, and your entire, like, all of your senses are taken up by the kind of shroud of rain in front of you and the sound of hail battering your shield. Suddenly, your vision is blanketed in whiteness, and you hear this crack. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Shit. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You just, in an instant, you dive out of the way as a bolt of lightning strikes the ground in front of you, just so that it like almost carves out a large divot in the ground in front of you.
Right.
And at the last second, Quinn, running alongside you, and slightly behind, yells out, "Whoa, that's some good reflexes!" And then he needs to make one as well.
A dex save. He got a 12.
12. Oh boy, that is a big fat fail. So Quinn's like, good reflexes, and then bang, gets hit with a bolt of lightning.
Oh shit.
He suffers 6 lightning damage.
Okay. No, 6, not 60.
So 60 lightning damage.
He'd just be dead.
Sorry, lightning damage. It's no, it is lightning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, just straight up, just straight out. That would be such a great start, wouldn't it?
Just instantly. I know you want to kill him, but.
Okay. So that happens, and so you just kind of hear him go like ah, as he kind of like almost like falls back a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna keep pressing forward?
I'll help him up to his feet and then press forward.
Okay. You press forward, and you're trying to remember in your head how far it is to the Wayside Inn, and kind of as those thoughts reach your head, and you're like, I can't be far now. You do start to see kind of a shadow of a building emerge from this wall of water and ice, and this really does seem like at this point the epicenter of what's going on. The rain is almost like a sheet of water that's just constantly coming down. And as you start to approach, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. That's a 7.
Okay, yeah, so at this point, you're going along, and I think maybe it's because you're too preoccupied with making sure that Quinn is okay.
Making sure I don't lose him in the storm.
And you just feel this force hit your shield. And kind of like pulse, because obviously you're wearing metal armor as well.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like, you just feel it crackle through your armor, and it hurts. You suffer. You take 15 lightning damage.
Jesus, okay.
As it just doosh.
Does Quinn need to make a save now?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't targeting him. It was targeting you.
Ah, I see. Fucking son of a bitch. Anyways, well, after that, I guess I will make sure I'll because we can see it now, right? We can see the building.
You can see like the shadow of the building.
Would it be too uncouth of me to just pick up Quinn and run for it?
I mean,
he's half my size.
Would it? I mean, he might take offense to it, but does Durabel care?
No, because she wants to get out of the storm, so she's just gonna pull him up and she's just gonna underarm run.
He's just like, oh, what are you doing?
She
You
just
pick him
books it
up.
the rest of the
You
way.
just like he's a football. You've got him underarm.
Yeah, pretty
Just-
much.
Yeah, probably frowned upon by most halflings. Quinn, I don't know. He doesn't seem too bothered. You get the impression he's just protesting for the sake of it, and you
Yeah,
can't really hear because there's too much going on anyway.
My shield's bigger than his, so.
Okay.
So I'm using the excuse of my shield will protect us both if I carry him.
Okay. So I need to do one thing real quick, but you do arrive at the Wayside Inn. This is annoying. I suppose I can do this. Oh shit! No! Cool. Okay. So let's move you on to the map and hope to dear Lord that everything has worked as intended.
I see big black squares.
You see big black squares? That's good.
I vaguely recognize this map.
Good.
And say vaguely, I mean I sort of remember it from the last time I was in a fight here.
We want this level of zoom. Okay. Good. Right. Yeah. So you arrive at the inn. The buffeting winds and violent precipitation grow more intense the closer you get. Your vision is hampered to the point where you can only see within 30 feet. And
Okay.
as you get closer, lights coming from the inn reveal a strange scene. Six humanoid creatures stand at the main doors, the same doors that the undead creatures were attacking the first time you encountered this place. The figures seem to be pounding on the doors, though they are hampered by the weather.
So there's figures, and it's basically like the undead.
It seems
it's like a
seems
deja vu.
eerily similar to that that situation. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to do? Ignore the token. Like the tokens aren't relative. You're probably a bit further away than that for now.
Well, we're gonna press on to get closer. I'll put Quinn down, and I'll draw my axe.
Okay.
And as we get closer.
Right. Make a perception check for me as you get closer.
Wow, maybe I shouldn't have changed dice. 8.
No, the rain is too thick for you to really be able to make out anything. So you hold your axe at your side, ready to go. Quinn follows suit, drawing his Dragon Slayer sword, and you both get closer. It isn't until you're pretty much right upon these creatures that you realize that it is a collection of 6 people in kind of varying degrees of dress. Some of them are dressed plainly. Some of them are dressed a bit more upmarket, and they have all been impaled against the door by what looks like metal tridents that have just been like staked through their chests and are holding them against the door. And the motions that you saw that looked like they were attacking the door is them trying to pull themselves free.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run up and start trying to help them.
Okay.
Wait, you said that is holding them to the door. I'm assuming they're alive?
Yes. They are living people. They're kind of a combination of being exposed to the elements and the fact that they have been impaled to a door.
Yeah.
you can immediately get the impression that they are inches from life. Like they're all, unless you can execute a light touch, then they are probably doomed.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to try and get them down from the door.
Okay. So you can either do a sleight of hand check or a medicine check, whichever you prefer. And I'm going to need you to do 6. If you're doing all of them, I need you to do 6.
Yes, I'm doing. I'm going to be doing medicine checks because my sleight of hand is very low compared to my medicine.
So rather than like trying to be gentle, it's more like you're trying to do it in such a way to minimize the damage of removing these things from them. It's that whole thing of, in order to get them down from the door, you have to remove the trident. But as anyone knows, if you watch TV shows, I don't know if this is true or not, but the TV shows say so, so it must be. If someone's impaled, you don't remove it. You don't remove it until you're prepared to.
It's because usually they have backwards barbs on them that make more damage when you pull them out. But yeah, okay. So, okay. First medicine check. 21.
Okay. That's
Second
a success.
Medicine check. 19.
That's a success.
Third medicine check. Oh shit. 12.
That's a fail.
Shit. Dirty 20.
That's a success.
Ooh, 17.
Success.
$15.
Success. So you manage to pull down 5 of them with not with no issues, but you kind of very carefully and you manage to get them down with they're all alive. You kind of keep them patched up as much as possible. One of them unfortunately doesn't make it. As you remove the trident, they just let out a gasp, and they're gone, and there's nothing you can do about it. They just kind of lay limply in your arms.
I'll lay them respectfully on the ground as best as I can, and I'm going to. Are any of them in a state where they can speak?
One of them, you get like they're all in game speak. They're all at 1 hit point, so they're all conscious. You can try and get one of their attention if you want, and see if they can speak to you.
If I remember right, there was a gap. There's like a holding area between the main doors and the actual bar area. Can I try the doors to open it to try and get these people a little bit of shelter?
Okay. You go to open the door, and one of the figures like reaches out and kind of brushes against your wrist.
Okay.
As if to be like, don't, please.
I'm gonna go to them, and I'm gonna lean down, have my shield overhead, and be like, "What happened here? Who did this to you?"
I don't know. People in robes, they cast some sort of spell on the doors. I wouldn't open them.
So the doors are trapped. Shit. Is there any way that we can move them so that way they're like not just like being battered by the weather, or is it kind of impossible?
It's difficult because you know the layout of this area, unless you can find a way inside. The courtyard where kind of all the shelter is walled off essentially.
I'm gonna turn to the figure and be like, do you know if they trapped the other door?
I think so. They said that we are sacrifices for the Stormlord.
Fucking Stormlord.
Stormlord? Is that right? Have I got his name right? Or am I too excited for Critical Role? what's his name now? I've forgotten his bloody name.
Talos?
I think he is.
I thought he was. Well, I thought at least. I don't think the Stormlord in Critical Role is the same as the Stormlord in Faerun.
He is also called the Stormlord, though. Okay,
Yeah.
so I did get it right. Yeah, I can't remember. It's either him or Cord.
Cord, I think, is the Critical Role one.
Right. Anyway, can you tell that's starting again tonight, and we're excited?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, so this person says, yeah, they said that we were offerings to the Stormlord. There are more inside.
There was no way into the building via the blacksmiths, was there?
No, not that you can recall. Make an intelligence check for me. Just straight. It's to recall information, so we'll say history.
21.
You remember from because you've stayed here. You remember that the guest rooms are upstairs, and there is a window that looks out on the back side of the inn.
On the second floor or on the ground floor?
Yeah, so there's a window on the second floor, on the opposite side of the inn.
I have no idea how I would get up to it. I guess is the thing.
Quinn is just like, you have magic powers. And you can't. Do we not have a rope or something?
We do have our climber's kits.
Thank you, Cryovane.
Yeah. Let's make our way around, and can we try and attempt to use the climber's kit to get up?
So you guys, so you're gonna leave the these people here? They kind of huddle to each other out of just sheer like necessity.
Maybe we'll help them move, like, so they're not like right in the door's path. So like if I go on the map, like maybe like over here.
Okay.
So they're just kind of out of sight.
You could always tuck them here.
Okay.
Like in the corner, because there's a wall here, so they're like in the corner, so they might get a little bit of shelter. It's not going to be a lot.
Yeah, and I'm just going to tell them to sit tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys move around to the back of the building. I need to double check something.
That you didn't make up a window.
No. There is most definitely a window. It says so here in my notes. Okay. So you guys arrive here, and lo and behold, there is a window that is open. You see this kind of divot here.
Up on the second floor, though, right?
Yeah, it is on the second floor, but it is open. Only a small crack, but it is open.
Climber's. Oh shit! My headphones. Climber's kit isn't going to really help. It doesn't really have the things that we need in it. Could I tie rope to like a crossbow bolt and try and shoot it through the window, or like shoot it into the building? No.
Not really. Because the rope is too thick.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you could potentially throw it. You could potentially tie it to something that has weight and try and throw it up there. It's not going to be a perfect solution, but I suppose you're just going to pull it out again, aren't you?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it needs to be heavy enough that we can get up there.
Quinn looks up and goes, "We can climb that."
Yeah, you think it's not that bad?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check for Quinn.
Athletics, you said.
Yeah.
11.
He does it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He just springs up. It's not that high up, and you guys are athletic enough that you can just kind of get. He's able to get enough air, and kind of almost like jump off the wall a little bit, and is able to like grab hold of the ledge of the window and pull himself up and inside.
Oh, shit. Can I try and climb up then?
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Man, I got an 11 as well.
Okay, so that's still enough. So it's a bit harder for you because you're wearing.
I'm a bit heavy.
Yeah, you're a bit. There's more to you than Quinn. But again, it's fairly straightforward. You're able to kind of grab hold of some bits of woodwork and kind of parts of the building that are jutting out, and you're able to find your way up there. Quinn grabs your wrist and pulls you up inside as well, and you find yourselves. And you have to. Oh god, it's all gone wrong. I'm gonna move the camera over here and move you guys over here because you are now on the second floor. So you arrive in.
This map is huge.
It is. It's really big.
I suppose it's 2 floors.
You arrive in a bedroom, and let's have a look. So you arrive in a bedroom with a very posh looking like double bed and kind of very very neat and very tidy furniture, although it does look like, I mean, not neat and tidy, but it's like nice and expensive looking furniture, but it does look like it's been turned around, like the sheets have been like tossed over, and it is a little bit of a mess in here. Let me just, sorry, I'm getting lost in all my notes. Okay, yeah, so you land in this room. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna quietly try and make my way over the door and see if I can hear anything.
Okay, so you make your way over to the door. Make a perception check for me.
Maybe it's just me. 9.
9. All you can hear, you can't hear anything through the door, but you can hear something under the bed.
I will motion for Quinn to look under the bed.
Okay. Quinn's like,
as he's probably standing there.
Yeah,
closest.
Quinn's like, what? He looks at you like, what?
I point to the bed.
He slowly leans down, and kind of as he glances under the bed, he goes like, "Huh!" And you hear like a shrill like noise from under the bed.
I'll be like, well, what is it? I'm trying to keep my voice low. What is it? Who is it? Well, I won't say who, but what is it?
There's a person under there. And then you just hear this kind of like quiet voice, like mouse-ish, say like, "Please don't hurt me."
Durabelle will walk over and she'll glance under.
Underneath the bed is a gnome, a gnome lady, wearing kind of bluish robes, and she's kind of got black hair that's got like streaks of grey in it that are tied back into a tight knot.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see she's kind of like down as low as possible, and she's got like a book holster with like a book in there, and a small it's a wand basically attached to her person.
Oh, right, okay. I'll just look at her and I'll just be like, we're not here to harm you. Stay here where it's safe.
What are you doing?
We're here to stop whatever's happening.
Do you know what's happening?
No. Do you?
I was on my way south, and I was just enjoying a drink, and then all of a sudden the place just descended into chaos. People in robes showed up and started capturing people. They tried to capture me. I was only able to use my talents with magic to disguise myself and get up here. I thought about jumping out the window, but I got scared. I thought that the fall might kill me, and the storm. I might be able to help.
Do you feel if you feel willing to help, then we would accept the help. Otherwise, there are people outside who are injured who could use some help.
I think they're conducting some sort of ritual.
Yeah, to the Storm Lord, from what I've gathered.
That's definitely what it sounds like. And you would be able to hear at this point, kind of from underneath the floorboards, there is this kind of almost like pulsating chanting that you can hear. Kind of like a deep booming voice that seems to get louder and then get quieter and then get louder again.
Okay. If you want to stay here under the bed, I wouldn't judge you. But if you want to help, we would accept your help.
I don't know how much help I can offer. It took the majority of my reserves just to get up here. I'll stay here, and if you need my expertise for anything, then I'm only an apprentice, but I can try to help.
I think that's a fair deal. You stay here where they don't know you are, and I'll go see to it.
Thank you. My name is Cray, by the way.
Cray. I am Durabelle. This is Quinn.
I'm Quinn. How you doing?
We're gonna go stop it, and then I'll give her a brief, probably slightly awkward smile, and then get up to my feet.
Okay. So yeah, you get up to your feet.
Wring out my hair a little bit.
Yeah, it is very wet.
And then I'm going to ready my axe in one hand, and then slowly open the door with the other. Try to be as quiet as possible.
Okay.
I mean, I know they're chanting and stuff, but
yeah. So you're fine for the time being. So you open the door, and it reveals a corridor that leads to a staircase that you assume goes downstairs.
Yeah. It's weird because the arrow makes it look like the staircase goes.
I know, yeah.
Towards you.
It's been done in a very peculiar way.
Weird way. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna quietly.
Actually,
walk
yeah. It
past.
doesn't. Now that I look at it, it doesn't make sense. Oh no, it does. No, it doesn't make sense. Or does it? No, it does. It does make sense.
Well,
It's fine. I was getting confused.
We're gonna quietly walk our way past what I'm presuming to be more in-room doors.
Yeah, so you can safely presume that they're more in rooms. You kind of know the layout of this place from being here before.
Vaguely, yeah, from my brief time here. Yeah, and we're just gonna quietly make our way to the stairs. And...
Okay. Go ahead and make stealth checks for yourself and Quinn.
I've got advantage on stealth, but I mean I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah. So now,
Okay.
what's the number?
It'd be 22 total.
22 total. Okay.
And then Quinn. Quinn has a 13.
13. Okay. Just check something. Cool. Okay. Check you. No, that's fine. Oh, hang on. What's that? Nope, that's fine. Okay, so you guys make your way over to the stairs very quietly. And you start making your way down. And guess what? I have to move you back into the fog of war now. Because we have to go back to the downstairs section.
Oh, I can sort of see myself. There's like a seam between the two fogs of shadows, and I saw my token
He's
moving.
like, woo! Okay,
Whee!
you arrive in this room. Let me just go whoop, 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 whoop. Hiya!
Oh shit.
So you guys come down the stairs, and you see this. Don't be fooled by the way the map looks. The tables and chairs have all been like pushed to the edges of the room.
I'm assuming the floor is clear.
The floor has been cleared, and you can see kind of at the far end of the room there are two people, like two humanoids, wearing robes with hoods on, that are kind of chanting quietly, and they're wielding tridents, the same looking tridents as what the people were impaled on outside.
Yeah.
In the center of the room is another figure, a slightly larger figure, wearing the same robes, but dangling down their neck is an amulet kind of in the shape of an anchor, and their hood is down, and it is the bold face of Bax, the innkeeper.
The moment you said anchor, I was like, someone was wearing that necklace. I remember that.
And yeah, you see him, and he's just in the center of the room, arms outstretched, looking up kind of into the sky, chanting.
Does it look like he's possessed, or it looks like he's into it?
Roll an Arcana check.
Not great, I think. Yeah, a 5.
5. You have no idea.
Well, regardless, we need to get them to stop chanting.
They are not aware of your presence.
Sweet. I am going to cast I'm going to cast a second level guiding bolt at Mr. Barmady.
Okay, so you'll need to get into line of sight, so you'll need to move to about here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then Quinn will move down to meet you. I don't care, Malwarebytes. Sorry, I'm getting pop-ups and stuff all the time now.
And then basically you can be like, get ready to rumble, Quinn.
Quinn nods. So as you come down, you start to cast Guiding Bolt. We will move into initiative. Okay. But they will be like, Bax is kind of distracted from the ritual for a second as he sees you come into view. You like see his head kind of come down. Maybe one of the cultists spots you and goes, "Lieutenant!" And he kind of like brings his head down and he sees you and he just grins. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Woo!
And remember, Quinn gets advantage.
Yeah, Durabelle's got 13.
13. Yep.
Quinn has oh, that's much better. So he's got 19.
19. Okay.
Wait. No, 18, sorry.
18.
I misread the number on my die.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. So Quinn actually gets to go first.
Well, Quinn is probably gonna straight up run at him with the sword.
Okay. So run. He is going to go. Now, annoyingly,
he's not gonna get into range.
You yourself are difficult terrain, so that's 5'10". 15.
Can't he move through me because of his? You can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than you.
I think it still counts as difficult terrain, though. That's enemy units that it cares about. So he can move through you. You just count as difficult terrain. I think I can double check very quickly.
I mean, you're the. It's your ruling at the end of it. It just doesn't say. It just says.
Yeah, it's because you normally can't move through enemy spaces at all.
I guess I'm just confused because it says any creature.
Yeah, I mean, you can move through any creature. It's just classed as difficult terrain as per the rules. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Because you got me wondering now.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. Movement.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be that player.
I'm sure it says somewhere activity while traveling. Okay, this is adventuring, not combat. I need the combat rules. Movement and position. Here we go. Moving around other creatures. You can move through a non-hostile creature's space. Yeah, another creature's space is difficult terrain.
Right, okay.
So that's 5'10", because the wall's there as well. 5'10", 15, 20, 5'10", 15. So you can get to about there.
Can he shoot his bow?
Yeah, of course he can.
Okay, so he's gonna pop off 2 shots at Yeah, he'll shoot him at number 1.
Okay.
At Mady down there.
Yeah.
So first shot. I don't believe that's gonna hit. 12?
12 hits.
Sweet. When I'll do them separate. That's 8 slot.
8 piercing.
No wait, it would have been. No, sorry, it would have been 10 to hit. I looked at the wrong stats.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't hit then. Just
okay.
He goes wide.
I was looking at the wrong one. Second hit is 19.
19 definitely hits.
So that's 4 piercing.
4 piercing damage. Okay, yeah, so he just fires off 2 shots, and one of them gets the cultist right in the chest. You hear him kind of go, ugh! Yeah. Okay, so that's his turn. Everyone else is surprised, so then you get to go.
Sweet. I'm going to finish what I started, and I'm going to cast that guiding bolt at 2nd level at Mady.
At Bax.
At Bax, yes.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
I keep forgetting that you can toggle the specific spell level, which makes the spell list shorter to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14 plus 8.
That's gonna do it.
Okay, so
as he sees you kind of casting your spell, he kind of like throws open his arms, and you see like his robes kind of come away a little bit to reveal that he's wearing studded leather underneath his robes. And you just throw the bolt straight into the center of his chest.
Like he was like, "Oh, you're shooting at me?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Thanks."
But he's just like, "Here I am."
Okay, 6, 12, 13, 14, 16, 19, 21.
21 damage.
Yeah, 21
Bloody
radiant damage? No, it's... No, wait. It is radiant damage, yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. I don't know why I said of course it is. Blur. Yeah, so the bolt of radiant energy strikes him in the center of the chest, and he just kind of goes... He doesn't, like... He just kind of goes... like, you hear him...
like, he takes it.
You hear him kind of, like, exhale as it strikes him in the chest, and he begins to glow. And he says... he's just like... Durabel, it's good to see you.
It's not good to see you either, I have to say.
You've arrived just in time.
Just in time to stop you.
You're not gonna stop nothing. This is a celebration for the coming of the Storm Lord.
Well, he's gonna have to get through me first.
No problem. Here. Let me get you a drink, eh? And now we're gonna move back around to Quinn's turn.
And Quinn is gonna run at the guy, and he's gonna strike him
at Bax specifically.
At Bax, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, he's gonna run at Bax and while he's running, he's gonna pull out that great sword.
Great sword?
The Dragon Slayer. Sorry.
Okay, that's a long sword.
Long sword, and then he's gonna make his 2 attacks.
Okay.
With advantage because of Guiding Bolt, yeah?
The first one will have advantage.
Okay. Okay, so that's... Ooh! I got a natural 19!
Oh shit, okay, that's a crit.
Okay, so, should I roll that damage first?
Yeah, let's do them one attack at a time.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 5. So that's 15 slashing damage.
Yep.
On the first hit.
So Quinn just like runs in and just takes a chunk out of him.
Yeah, second strike is a 21 to hit.
21. Yeah, 21 hits.
And then max damage. 13 slashing damage. So okay. He takes 28, was it 28 total slashing damage?
Yeah, he took a lot of damage. Yeah, Quinn just like runs in and just like and Bax is just again, he's just taking it and like grinning, just like bring it on. And it is now his turn. So he's gonna kind of like glance over at you, glance down at Quinn and be like, eager are we? Alright. I'll serve you first. And he kind of like stamps the ground, and like a spear like that was at his side kind of like comes up, and he snatches it out of the air, does the same thing on the other side, and like a shield kind of like spins up, and he grabs that, and he is just gonna go nuts on Quinn. First of all, he's gonna come in with the shield and try and bash him down to the ground with it.
Okay.
So first attack, that is 19 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Ooh. Okay.
Quinn's armor class is 20.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. He will try again. Rolled the exact same number. So I think he'll kind of like, he tries to get in with the shield twice.
Quinn's just like...
Seeing that not work, he's going to kind of like get his spear and lunge forward.
Yeah.
That's going to hit. That's an 18 plus 7.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Okay. Quinn suffers 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
As it kind of glances past his shield and gets him in the chest.
I hate that the scroll wheel for hit points is right next to the when I'm trying to scroll the page down. Okay. Yeah.
Cool, right.
I got it down.
He's gonna stay put. So now the cultists are gonna do stuff. Can't quite get to you, so they are gonna surround Quinn. And they're just gonna try and dogpile him. So that's 2 scimitar attacks. Oh, they're both awful. One is a 12 and the other is a 6.
Amazing.
Okay. And then you hear the door open.
Okay.
And the sound of footsteps. And you can see on the map one other dude has emerged from the kind of door at the back there that leads to the courtyard.
Okay.
They cannot do anything else though. That brings us to your turn.
Let's see. Wait. That's not concentration. But this one is. I am going to move in closer to I'm gonna get behind Quinn just so that he can't be completely surrounded.
Hang on, I'm just trying to get a better view on the map. Just kind of zoom in a bit so I'm using the camera space a bit better.
I'll move to where number 1, to next to number 1.
Okay, so you're gonna move to there.
Shit. Yes. And then Durabella is going to pull out her holy symbol.
Okay.
And she's going to look at Bax, and then she's gonna pull it up, point it up to the sky, and then she's going to cast Guardian of Faith.
Oh boy, first casting of Guardian of Faith.
Yeah.
Where's the Guardian of Faith gonna go?
Oh shit! I didn't mean to cast it twice. It's going to go next to number. I think next to number 2. Let me just check something on it.
Yeah, because remember it's static. Remember, it can't move.
Yeah. So it's within 10 feet. So if I put it, I need the little. If I put it here, will it hit all of them, or would it?
What's the wording on Guardian of Faith?
It's any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
The wording is tricky. Let me have a quick look at it myself. I'm assuming it's moves in there or starts its turn there. Any creature hostility that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian on the first time of a turn. Huh.
Is there a difference if it doesn't say within or starts your turn there?
It's yes, it's specific wording that they use. So Wall of Fire, for example, if a creature moves into it or starts its turn there, it takes the damage. This spell specifically doesn't say that. So if you put it there,
it's not going to do anything.
It's not going to do anything. But you can, because if something moves within 10 feet, so if you put the Guardian of Faith down and then something moves within 10 feet, so say for example you put it here. Oh shit. You put it here, and then this guy moves anywhere, he will get hit. But if it's starting there, then no. I think it's the restriction because it's a very powerful spell.
Well, that and it just sits there and lasts 8 hours or until it does 60 radiant damage.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Well, now I'm trying to decide. Well, I mean, I've committed to it. Now I'm just trying to.
You can change. You didn't know the exact word, the exact ruling, so you can change your mind. I don't mind.
Well, in that case, I'm going to change it to what I was going to do, or what I was thinking about doing, and I'm going to do Spirit Guardians instead.
Okay. So yeah, so you hold your holy symbol up into the air, and then the kind of spiritual chickadees kind of whoosh. Yeah, because spiritual guardian says that, doesn't it? It's if something starts its turn there, it takes the damage.
That's halved in the area when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yeah, it must make a wisdom save.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So the spectral chickadees start to all around you, and I think Bax is just like, birds can't fly well in the storm. Quin's like, shut up, you dickhead.
That's the best you've got. And then I am going to bonus action. Can I healing word bonus action?
No.
Okay.
Because you cast a spell. There's your action.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend my bonus action scowling at him.
So you cast Spirit Guardians, and you scowl at him.
But it's within 15 feet, so I think that's everyone.
You've got a good range. Like, it's all three of those guys at least. That brings us back to the top of the round. It is Quinn,
and he is going to. How bad is Bax looking?
Bax looks wounded. He's kind of got a bit of blood trickling down his nose. He doesn't seem to be paying it any mind though.
Quinn is actually going to attack matey number 2.
Mm-hmm. So he kind of whirls around and...
Yeah. So first strike against number 2. Damn. Well, it's an 18 plus 9.
That hits.
And then, so I'll do the damage separate since I've been doing it separate. So that's 8 slashing.
8 slashing damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he slices basically down the cultist, and there's just like a big streak of blood that's now staining its robes. It's immediately very wounded.
Well, and Quinn's gonna take his another attack on it.
Okay.
Ooh. 12.
12. Yeah. Okay. That just hits. And well, for the sake of speed, it was on 1 hit point. So he slashes down and then runs it through.
Cool.
And that guy is dead.
And that's it. Then he's going to turn to face the other 2 boys. And that's his go.
Okay, let me just... Dead. Cool. Yeah, so he kind of whirls around, faces the other 2 guys. So now it's Bax's turn. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let me pull it up. Sorry, I thought I had it open just now. 4th level.
It should just say on the spell itself, as in on the tooltip in your spell list.
Wisdom 16 saving throw.
That is a fail on his end. He got a 15.
So he takes 4d8.
4d8?
Yeah.
Did you cast it at 4th level?
I did.
Oh my god, okay.
You must have not heard me when I said...
How long did it last for? How long does it last for?
Spirit Guardians lasts concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh my god. My encounter. Where is my encounter? God, that spell's broke.
Well, that didn't roll very well, so you'll feel better about that. So 10.
10. It doesn't matter. It's free damage. It's chewing through him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's 10 radiant damage.
Okay. And then it's his turn. Okay. So he is going to... I think he's going to shift his attention No, you're still too far away. Annoyingly.
Hmm.
Has he got reach? No, he hasn't got reach. No, he's just gonna go for Quinn again then. So he's gonna try and bash him down onto the ground again with his shield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 26.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
Okay, so Quinn like reflexively tries to bring his shield up to meet Bax's. He suffers. Oh God! Throw my stuff on the floor. He takes 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Oh, that's a big fail because even though he's got a +4, he only rolled a 4.
He doesn't have indomitable yet, does he? It's not on his sheet anyway. I think he might get it later on, but I don't think he has it yet. So yeah, the shield just basically takes him out. Like he falls to the ground, his legs buckle under just the force of the shield, and backs his own weight, just kind of like get down. And then he's going to bring his spear up, and with advantage now because he's prone, come down with 2 spear attacks.
Okay.
So the first one is a 17 plus 7.
That's gonna hit.
Second one is second one doesn't hit. It's a 16.
Quinn rolls out of the way of the second one.
Yeah, he's just like shit. He still takes, however, 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
As he just like sit down.
Okay.
Cool. Right, that is his turn. So now we move on to the cultists. So the first one, this guy here, is I think Quinn's on the ground, so he's going to go for Quinn.
Okay.
21.
That's gonna hit.
So these guys don't do as much damage. You'll be pleased. Oh no, that's still 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Rolled max damage on that one. That guy's dead. This guy, he can't get to Quinn.
Oh,
so
the cultist needs to roll his wisdom save.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yep.
Thank you for reminding me. He failed. So you better roll pretty dang low, otherwise Quinn's gonna get all his HP back. Well, he's gonna get 7 HP back.
Oh, well, I mean, I see 2 5s and a 6. So
he's dead. He's hella dead. He is hella dead. He was only on 5 hit points.
Yeah, it was 19 damage.
Okay, so give Quinn 7 hit points back.
Okay.
And yeah, he goes up as if to like swing down at Quinn, and then the chickadees just take him out. He just disappears in like a blaze of light. This guy is gonna run in. Is he gonna run in?
Well, it's 15. Can I measure 15?
It won't work.
Oh,
because it's not matched up to the grid.
Oh right.
He's not within 15 feet of you yet, though.
No, but I mean,
I'm just trying to figure out what this guy would do, if there is anything he can do that isn't just try and fight you.
He might just be like, oh shit. Depends on how clever he is, I suppose.
He's gonna dash. He's gonna dash and go 5, 10. So he is gonna go into your spirit guardian's range.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do his movement first. 5, 10.
That's fine.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he's going to get there. So he kind of exchanges a look with Bax. And Bax just nods and he books it past. And he rolls a wisdom save and rolls a natural 1.
Oh, amazing. So he's going to take...
God, Spirit Guardians is so...
11.
The range
12,
is so
14,
massive.
14 radiant damage.
When it says 15 feet, that's from you, isn't it? Like,
They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
Distance of 15 feet. That's so big. How much damage?
14 damage.
Damn it, he's just immediately like he runs past. He's like trying to run through, and it's almost as if the birds like grab him, drag him back into the area, and then just he's just gone as well.
Oh god, it's like going through
Just-
a paper shredder.
Yeah, just like a buzzsaw. And but you see Bax just like shit. One more cultist appears from from the other room, and it's just like, what's going on?
It's just like, what the fuck? There's birds everywhere.
It's your turn.
This
guy's dead, isn't he? This guy's dead.
Number 1 is dead, yeah.
This guy's dead. Okay.
I am going to cast. Where is it? How many spell slots do I have left? I suppose you said healing word is so. You said healing word.
Stop pinballing.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide. I want to heal.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to decide between healing word and cure wounds.
Okay.
And the thing with cure wounds is that I heal from it as well, wouldn't I?
You heal from both.
That says here,
Disciple of Life is just if you heal someone.
Right.
So it doesn't matter which spell you cast, you will get the benefits of your features.
Right.
It depends on what you want to do, right? Cure wounds cures for more, and you're within range of Quinn. So if you want to heal Quinn, you can do that, and you'll get some HP back as well. But you oh my god, stop. Sorry, I've synced up my PC to my email inbox, and it just goes like, it gives me loads of pop-ups that say that I've got emails, and then at the end it comes up with one more that goes, you've got new messages.
Yeah, it was doing that to me when I was drawing today.
Thanks, Outlook. I need to turn that off. Anyway, so it depends on what else you want to do in your turn, is the question, really.
Well, I guess I would like to attack.
Then healing word is your boy.
Well. Okay. So I can only cast it at level 1 as a bonus action, right? Or can I cast it higher level?
What makes you think otherwise?
I was just checking, just because I know I can cast at higher level. I just wasn't sure if it changed.
No. Nothing changes the casting time of a spell, except for like specific features.
Right. Okay.
If you upcast a spell, the timing doesn't change.
So I could do healing word at level 2.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. So Quinn heals 2d4 plus.
It'll be 2d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is 5.
Yeah.
Plus the level of the spell, which is 2.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Okay, so
is it 3 or is it 2?
I think it's 2, because the note says the creature regains additional HP equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so it's 2d4 plus 9.
2d4 plus 9. Okay. So 4. Oh wow, 2 4s. So 8 plus 9, 17.
Nice.
So Quinn heals a nice, tasty 17.
And you heal 4.
I need a little bit of topping up. Okay, and then I am.
Don't forget that Quinn has second wind as well.
Yes.
Just as a reminder.
I haven't forgotten.
Cool.
He might use that next turn. In his
okay,
turn.
so yeah, you healing word Quinn. He's looking a bit perkier now.
Yeah, and now I'm going to come in and I'm going to attack Bax with Ripple.
So I assume you're coming in this way.
To attack him.
So you come in and swing in with Ripple. Go ahead.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh my god. Okay.
So 2d8 plus 5. It would have been max damage if I just so I rolled 8 plus 5, so 13.
You need to get better at rolling dice. 13 damage.
No.
So you
Yeah.
grip Ripple in your gauntlets of ogre power, and you run in and you strike down at him. How much damage did you say?
13.
13. He staggers back, severely beaten up now, and he just looks at you, kind of like, and he spits blood onto the ground. He just says, "You're too late. You you ain't gonna stop the ritual now."
Empty words for a dying man to a shitty god.
Say what you want, but Talos will have the last laugh. Just you wait and see. He will reward me. Top of the round, Quinn.
Quinn is going to get up, and he's a bit annoyed at this dude for knocking him down, and so he's going to use his movement to get up.
Is he gonna halfling hello him?
He's gonna halfling hello him.
Amazing. All right.
Especially because he's coming up from the floor.
Yeah.
He thinks he's
So he's like, yeah, as he's coming up from the prone position, he's just like, "This is it. This is my moment." In he goes.
Okay, so he's going in for the melee attack.
Okay.
Ooh, 16 to hit.
Quinn comes up for the punch. He's like, "Hello!" And then just you hear a bang, followed by a fuck, as you see that Bax has interposed his shield between him and his fist.
Okay.
And he says, "That's not for you, Sonny Jim." He used his reaction to parry the blow.
Okay.
But Quinn is stood upright at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna second wind.
Okay.
I'm assuming, does Halfling take up his turn?
It's an attack, so you can have another go at him.
I'm gonna really quickly second wind, just between attacks.
You're not really supposed to do that, but okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will attack first, and then I'll.
Yeah, once you use your action to attack, you have to do all your attacks. You can
That's
move
fine.
between attacks, but you can't do anything else.
That's not gonna hit either because it's 6 plus 9, so 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Okay, so he's going to second wind.
Okay.
Wow. Plus its level. I'm assuming that's his level.
His level is it's a D10 plus 8.
So he heals 9.
Oh wow!
Wait, can he you can't re-roll ones on
not
that,
not on dice like that. No, it's a D20.
No. Yeah, so he heals 9.
That would be broke.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like it's like lucky is or like not lucky.
Halfling. It's.
What is it called now?
No, it is.
Oh,
lucky.
it is lucky. Like that's already pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, because it's attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Okay, so that's Quinn's turn. Is he going to move at all, or?
No.
Okay.
He's feeling pretty comfortable where he is at the moment.
Okay.
I think.
It's now Bax's turn. I think he's going to turn his attention to you.
He has to make. Oh, sorry. Yes.
He does have to make a wisdom save. Yes.
Yeah. I was going to let you have the RP moment, and I.
Oh no! Well, he was just going to say sit down. So, because that's apparently his quote now. That's an 8, so he fails. I think this could be good night, Bax.
7, 8, 9, 10.
How would you like to do this?
I'm sorry I broke your encounter, but
It's alright, it breaks every encounter.
Durabelle is gonna look at him, and maybe she lowers her axe because she knows the birds are coming in there, and she sees him getting ready to do like his shield bash, and she's just gonna be like, "You're not the first worshiper of Talos to tell me he'll have the last laugh, but every time I am proven that I am always right. I am always right in these situations." And she kind of gives us like a half smirk, and she's like, "I always win in these fights."
Ooh.
And the birds just
as they're like tearing him apart, he's looking at you, and he's still got this kind of like manic grin on his face, and he's just like, "Don't you worry, a promise from Bax is a promise kept." Gone.
As in he disappears.
As in he's
dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't. When I tell you that it's over, I'm not going to take that away from you.
No, it's fine. And now I'm going to turn my attention to Matey at the top.
There's one guy at the back, and he's just like, "Okay, what are you going to do?"
I'm going to use my movement to get closer to him. Okay.
I suppose it is technically your turn. I suppose it's actually his turn before you get to do anything. Now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, because it was Bax's turn technically.
Yeah. I think you kind of hear the cultist mutter like, "No, no, 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 the ritual." I think what happened, we'll just say for the sake of speed, he just kind of goes a bit nuts, and he just goes, "You will not stop the ritual!" And he charges in, and just basically immediately gets consumed by the birds.
Sweet.
You notice that behind the bar, and kind of the door here, kind of at the back end,
there, yeah,
is slightly ajar, and you can see that there are people bound and gagged in there as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go over immediately and start unbinding all of them.
Okay, we'll leave this as is for now.
Help.
Yeah. Let me just quickly double check a couple of things. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah. So you move over and you start unbinding these people. You don't recognize anyone. Actually, no, you do. You recognize Kurag, who was the cook, the half orc cook that you met last time you were here.
Yeah.
And she just kind of, as you're kind of like getting everyone else free, and you get her free, she's like, "Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?"
Well, is there more of you? Is there anyone else tied up anywhere? Do you know?
The only one that I know of is Morticia. They took her down to the basement.
Shit. Okay.
I don't know what they plan to do with her.
Right. You help everyone else. We're gonna go check, and we're gonna go check the basement.
Okay. So yeah, you do that, and then so to get to the basement, she kind of points. There's a I move down here. I'll reveal this for you. So there's a trap door down at the bottom.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
In the corner. So you make your way down and into that. Now just give me one.
Am I gonna have to move to the other?
You're gonna have to move even further than that.
Is it this black square on the very far edge?
It's the black square in the corner, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
God, this has been a bit all over the place. I do apologize. I'm not very used to using Roll20. I don't use it that often. I just felt like it would be good for these streams as more of a visual. How are you gonna try and be quiet making your way down there?
No, because I'm assuming that we made a lot of noise.
Yeah, there was disruption.
And I've still got
plenty.
my spirit guardians up, so
you have still got your spirit guardians up. That will stay up for a bit. So I'll reveal this for you
fuck.
then. You make your way downstairs. Let me get the thing up. Okay, crates, barrels, and other containers holding food and drink have been pushed aside to make room for a large copper statue at the far side of the room. The statue depicts a four-armed storm god holding lightning bolts in each hand. Before the statue stands Tiga the smith. In the corner behind the statue, Marticia, the inn's owner, is bound with rope. Her face is bruised and bloodied, but she bears no mortal wounds.
Is it Tiger?
Tiga.
Tiger. Okay.
And she's kind of like, she's got her arms like outstretched towards this copper statue.
I'm gonna call out to her as I enter the room. Well,
okay. So as you go down, you kind of like hear her muttering and cursing under her breath. Like, what's going on up there? Why is he stopped?
And then when I see her, I'm just gonna be like, Tiger, and I've still got
It's
my axe in hand.
Tiga.
Okay, Tiga.
She just like stops and slowly turns around, and you can see that the hammers that she once wielded has been replaced with like this gnarly looking great axe, and she just looks at you, and her face just kind of, there's like a disappointment in her face, and she's just like, oh, it's you.
I should have known the lightning bolts. I should have seen this coming.
You can't stop the storm, Durabel.
That's what they all say. And I've made it this far.
Well, this is where your journey ends. I respect you, Durabel, but I can't let you get in our way anymore. I can't let you get in the way of our master, Stormsworn, and I can't let you get in the way of the Storm Lord. And she kind of like gestures up to the statue, and you can see that she's wearing a pair of braces that are like emblazoned with the three lightning bolts symbol of Talos, and they start to glow with this kind of like blue light, and you see them like crackle with electricity, and these like almost like cords of electricity just like into the statue, almost like connecting her to it, and the statue begins to shift. Let's roll initiative.
Okay, so Durabel's got 13 again. 19, 15. So Quinn has got high initiative. He's got the highest initiative again.
That's
so
not
he's
a
got
number.
A 21. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, 20. He's got 21, and I've got 13.
13. Cool. Ooh.
And you. So she's moving the gauntlets, and the statue is moving as well with the gauntlets.
No. She's just the bracelet, the braces that she's got on.
Yeah.
They're like connecting her to the statue.
Okay.
You don't get any impression that her movements are moving the statue. It's just there's a connection.
Okay.
Quinn gets to go first.
He is going to be like, oh fuck, and he's gonna shoot two arrows at Tiga.
Okay, so he's gonna have to move to be able to do that. He hasn't got line of sight right now.
That's fine. He's gonna move in front of me.
So just like there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So fire 2 arrows.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. I mean, that's a 4 + 7, 11. That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit either. Neither of them hit. 11 and a 10.
Okay, don't assume that, because it depends on what armor they're wearing. Remember.
Oh, I suppose.
And how dexterous they are.
Yeah. But 11 and a 10.
I mean, you're right. Neither of them do hit.
Yeah.
But don't be so defeatist.
Sorry.
I'm just going to do some adjustments real quick. Cool. Okie doke. Yeah. So 2 arrows go out. It is kind of dark in here, so maybe that's why he can't. I mean, there is light, so he can see, but he's gonna use that as his excuse.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Tiga, upon seeing this, she's just going to kind of like grin a very similar grin to Bax, and she is just going to charge in right up next to Quinn, kind of like kick off the floor and like slam dunk her axe on top of him.
She's gonna have to make a.
She is gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw, isn't she? Because the spirit guardians. So yeah, so she's just gonna run straight in. She rolls a 10, so that's a failure.
So here come the 4d8s. The whirlwind of pain. Here comes the pain train.
That's what you need. Just 4 clerics all casting spirit guardians. Can you imagine?
This is a dirty roll.
Go on.
8, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 27.
27?
I rolled 2 8s and a 7.
Oh my god. So she jumps through, and you can see like as she breaches the radius of your spirit guardians, just like immediately like cuts and gashes form across her skin, like over her armor. And she still comes down. Reckless attack on Quinn.
Oh shit, she's attacking recklessly.
Yeah, but like she's just like there's just like a shower of blood basically. Her reckless attack is a dirty 20 to hit, so I believe that hits.
Yep, that's
Quinn
his AC.
takes max damage, 15 slashing damage, as she just comes down on top of him.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. Brill, that brings us to your turn.
This statue.
Hello.
Can I... I've never done this before. So, can I cast Dispel Magic on it?
You can try.
I'm going to try and cast Dispel Magic on it. I'm assuming does it start at 3rd level?
Yeah. It's minimum 3rd level.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So, if the spell that is on, choose one creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me, and add your wisdom modifier.
My wisdom. Okay, so that's a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Oof.
You can see that the kind of the binding that's kind of connecting Tiga to the statue flickers a little bit, but it doesn't dissipate.
Okay, that's fine. It was worth a try.
No worries. Are you gonna do anything else?
No, because I can't really do anything else.
Okay, so that's your turn. It is now the statue's turn, and it's gonna start. Oh my god! I didn't realize that it could do this.
Uh-oh.
It begins to hover in the air. It extends its kind of like lightning bolt swords that it's got in like a kind of like a 4 intercardinal points, and rises into the air. It can't rise very far because obviously there's a ceiling, and it just flies over to here. So kind of like on top of where Tiga is. So kind of like pinning you into this area.
Okay.
And it is going to the first thing it's going to do is it's got kind of like this you can see like its face, it's kind of like in an eternal like battle cry, and it's wearing this like crown of like distorted lightning bolt shaped prongs, and it's just going to lower its head and try and ram that crown into Quinn.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
That's a 19. That doesn't hit.
No.
And then
does does the statue have a wisdom?
Oh yeah, it's gonna have to make a wisdom save, isn't it?
Sorry, I just only thought of that.
It got a 19, so it does save,
saved.
but it still takes half
So-
damage.
Okay. So 19 halved.
So 9.
9. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so the chickadees kind of like they're attacking it, but they're kind of bouncing off the bronze.
Yeah.
Is it bronze or is it copper? I can't remember. I think it's bronze. I need to find out now. I need to know. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was getting distracted then.
Is it copper or is it bronze?
It's copper.
Oh, okay.
So it flies over and it kind of like flourishes these lightning bolt swords that it's got, and it's going to attack Quinn twice with them.
Okay.
They both hit, I think. That is a 22 and 27.
Yeah, those hit.
So Quinn is going to take some slashing damage. Oh, not a lot of slashing damage though. He takes. Oh no, it's a bit. He takes 18 slashing damage in total as they go. Zsh, zsh.
Okay.
As it kind of like cuts through him, and he kind of like bites his lip, and he's like, "Come on, you bastard! The warthog was scarier than you."
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to the top of the round. It is Quinn. Can I make a suggestion?
Get out of the tunnel.
Yeah, because Quinn, this is where his nimbleness will come into play, because he can move through their spaces.
Yeah. Well, he can move around to her side and still be with and not provoke attacks.
Like the furthest away you can get without provoking attacks of opportunity is here.
Well, wait a second. Is it okay? So this is a bit weird because I know that I know he can move through space of a creature one size larger, but the wording says that is of a size larger than yours. So does that mean
so of
a
size. So basically, if it's bigger than him, he can move through its space.
Okay, yeah. So Quinn is going to move there, but he is going to because she attacked recklessly, didn't she?
She did.
So he's going to attack her.
Okay.
Because he'll get advantage, won't he?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, first swing with the Dragon Slayer. Is it 19 to hit?
19 total?
Yeah.
That hits, yeah.
It does, okay.
Do the second attack. Oh, no, you don't know. No, just go ahead with the first one.
I've been rolling them all separately, I'm just gonna keep doing. Okay, so that's 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Sure.
That is another 19.
Okay.
That's much better. That's 12 slashing.
12 total. Quinn does what he did with the one cultist. Like he like slashes down because she like turns to face him. He like slashes down her torso and like basically like cuts through her, so there's like this big gash, and then he kind of like readies the Dragon Slayer and then runs her through. From your position, kind of in the little corridor that you are, you can see the sword go straight through her. She kind of goes like "Kah!" And she spits up a load of blood, and you can see the blood hit the floor. And in that moment, you can see that the blood is like electrified. Like you can see like crackles of energy like running through her, the blood within her, and she refuses to die.
Okay.
Yeah, you can like looking at the injuries that she has, she should be dead, but she's not.
Okay.
And it's her turn. So she is going to attack. She has to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Just for the sake of speed, it doesn't matter. She just doesn't die.
Oh, so she basically takes a shitload, whatever.
She
load of
takes
damage, but
whatever damage she takes, but she will not go down. So the chickadees swarm her, and she's just like, get off! And she like bats them all away with this like flash of electricity, and then she's going to recklessly attack Quinn again.
Okay.
Actually, no, she's going to go for you.
Okay.
So she is going to run up. Quinn tries to strike her with an attack of opportunity. Whether he hits or misses, it doesn't matter. He like takes a chunk out of her. Doesn't seem to have any effect. That is a 12 plus 5.
Doesn't hit.
17?
No. That doesn't hit.
Your armor class 18.
It's 19.
Oh, 19. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, yeah. So she just like ding against your shield, and yeah, you shrug her off, but it is concerning.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
So the attacks aren't doing anything to her, but can I?
They are doing things to her. She is just she's not dying.
Can I make a attack at a specific point and see if it does anything?
I guess.
I basically want to take her head off.
Oh right, okay.
Because if she's taking so much damage and she's not going down, Durabelle's logic is the only way she's going to go down is if her head's gone.
Okay.
At this point. Should I roll to attack then?
Yeah, that's why I said okay.
Okay. Well, I wasn't because we weren't, Okay, never mind. So
it's not going to make any difference is what I'm saying. Like an attack is an attack.
Oh right. Okay, so 16 to hit?
That hits. You have advantage as well, remember?
It only bumps it up by 2, so oh no, it would have been 19 to hit, so I'm dumb. I was looking at the wrong number. 12 slashing.
Okay. You swing at her neck, and yeah, you do a lot of damage. You get her right in the neck. It's not enough to behead her, and you start to see now, like as you pull your axe away, the electricity is regenerating her. Like, just enough to keep it away from mortal wounds.
Yeah. So she's basically being sustained on 1 HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else?
I'm going to say, Tiga, I'm disappointed. You were such a promising blacksmith, and you had to throw it all away. I'm going to healing word.
Okay.
I'm going to healing word Quinn.
Cool. Okay.
So
that's 1. Is it level 1?
Yeah.
So it'll be 1d4 plus 8.
Where's my d4? 1d4 plus 8. So that's a 4. So 4 plus 8.
12.
So 12. So
and
he heals.
You heal 3.
Okay.
Tiga just responds by saying that everything I have, I owe to the Stormlord. You will not take this away from me!
You were a fine craftsman. I'm sure Moradin would have been pleased to have you on his side.
It's now the statue's turn. Can't really get to you, so it's going to wail on Quinn some more. Oh, no, that's cocked. First attack, 17 plus 8.
That hits.
That's going to do it, isn't it? Quinn takes...
he needs to roll his wisdom save as well.
12 piercing damage.
Okay.
He got a 17 for the wisdom save.
Okay, so 3, 6, 11, 12 rounded down to 6.
Cool. So they're still trying, bless them.
Yeah. They're doing something, which is more than it's better than nothing.
And then it's just going to try and hit him with the swords. 2 attacks. First one, I think these both hit actually. Dirty 20. Yeah, and the other one's a 17 plus 8.
Yeah, those are gonna hit.
Oh boy. Quinn takes a further 20 slashing damage total.
He's down.
So just boosh, boosh. And yeah, Quinn, just you hear him kind of like gasp and fall to the ground unconscious.
Yep.
It is his turn. He needs to make a death saving throw.
Fuck. Okay. Oh my god, he got a natural 20.
He gains a hit point. He's just like, for God's sake, Quinn.
Oh, that's so good.
You know what? You know what's ridiculous as well?
What?
Quinn can't roll a 1 on a death saving throw.
I know, because he can re-roll it.
Because lucky, like, a death saving throw is still a saving throw, so I can't even kill him that way. So yeah, he falls to the ground, and then just immediately it's like,
he's like, Hoo!
No! Tiga sees this, and she looks at you, and she says, leave, or I'm gonna kill him. And with that, she's gonna turn around and start moving towards Quinn.
She's gotta make her wisdom save first.
It's not gonna make any difference.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So she steps towards Quinn. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want. You could try to grapple her. You could use your attack of opportunity to try to grapple her to stop her from moving.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
Okay, so roll an athletics check.
17 plus 7.
She got a 10 plus 4. So yeah, she turns and starts to walk away, and then you just grab her and pull her towards you.
I like jump up and grab her hair and pull her down.
Yep. Okay. So she ain't going nowhere. So with that, she's going to try to attack you instead.
Okay.
She's going to do so recklessly. Yeah, 16 plus 5 I think hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you take 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Nothing I'm doing is killing her. Can I try and remove one of the bracers?
Yeah.
Whether it either, because if I have to do it by hand, I will. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and take her arm off.
So, it's going to be difficult because you're in the middle of fighting her.
Yeah.
So you can attempt a sleight of hand check to take one of the bracers off, but the DC is going to be high. Alternatively, go on. I'll say you can try and cut her hand off, or cut her arm off.
I mean, the DC can be high as well.
Well, the way I was going to do it is, you'll have disadvantage on the attack because you're aiming at a specific point. Now that I'm thinking more about what's going on, But of course, she was reckless, so it's just a regular attack. Okay. So if it hits, and there'll be a damage threshold, like you've got to do a significant amount of damage in order to
remove her arm,
get it off.
Okay.
Let me double check something. So it's up to you. You can try the sleight of hand check to like slip it off, or you can try that. I just want to.
So so it's either the sleight of hand or it's a straight attack roll, and I have to hit high enough to take her arm off.
Basically, yeah. The AC is technically higher as well. It's a tricky one.
Yeah. I was just looking at my spells to see if I had anything that can help me, but the thing is don't have much in terms, like, because all my spells, of course, are support spells, and my attacks aren't doing anything. I'm gonna use the axe. My sleight of hand isn't very high.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for broke, and I'm gonna try and take her arm off.
So just regular single roll.
18 plus 8.
Okay, so that hits. You get you grab her by the hand, yank her forward, and then come down with the axe. Roll damage.
Oh, it's 9 damage.
Go on, I'll say that's enough. What's your damage dice?
1d8 plus 5.
So you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Bear with me a sec.
No problem.
Okay. You cut into her arm, and you hear like this crack. You don't sever her wrist, but you've cut like halfway through it. Another good hit, and you might take it off, but she is still kicking.
Okay.
Okay. It's now the statue's turn.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming I can't healing word while I'm grappling.
Oh, no, you can. It's a bonus action.
Is it alright if I do that?
Yeah, of course.
With my turn? Okay. So, healing word. 1d4 plus 8. Is
that on Quinn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this d4 is rigged.
Is it doing the work?
Yeah, it rolled a 4, so he heals.
So he heals 12?
Yeah.
And then you heal 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Statue's turn. That's good. Because the statue is going to keep going for Quinn.
He's got to make his whiz save.
He has got to make his wisdom save. I like how I remembered that. And then you said you wanted to do healing word, and that made me forget.
Sorry.
He rolled an 18, so he saves.
5. Wait, no. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Statue's turn. It's going to try and headbutt Quinn. 13 plus 8, 21.
Oh, that hits.
That is... Oh my god. It's 12 piercing damage.
Good thing I healed him. Oh, Jesus.
Drops him down to 1 hit point.
He's just going. He's a slinky man, up and down, up and down.
And then he's gonna try and hit Quinn with his blades. First attack. 9 plus 8 isn't enough. Quinn just whoosh, dodges past. Second attack. 16 plus 8 is enough.
Oh no.
So he dodges the first one, the second one comes in and cuts across him, and Quinn immediately goes back down again. It's his turn.
So he has to make a death save.
Yes.
Is there a way to track death saves on him? I'll just have to do it on my own.
You have to do it manually.
Okay.
Because he's technically an NPC, so...
It's a con save, isn't it?
No, it's just a straight D20.
Oh, then he failed. Got a 9.
9? Okay, mark off a failure.
I'm gonna borrow this chat just to... Okay.
It's Tiga's turn again.
She's gotta make a wit save as well.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she?
I don't know if it does anything at this point, but...
She rolled a 5. She failed.
So she takes 7, 8, 10, 18.
18. I was using her wisdom save to determine whether or not the chickadees get her arm off.
Oh, yeah.
So they do. Because she failed.
Amazing.
So the chickadees swarm around and they basically finish off the job for you. You kind of like see her hand and the bracelet come off, and you just hear her go, "No!" As it falls to the floor. There's a flash of light. The connections between her and the statue like flash, and there's almost like a backblast that strikes into the statue. Roll 4d10 for me.
4d10? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me go into my dice baggie. Oh dear. Okay. Oh my god. So 9, 18, 20, 26.
26. The statue like staggers back, and you can see that there are like bits of it that are like warped and distorted from the blast.
Yeah.
But it's still moving. Tiga is dead.
Oh shit, okay.
She's just on the floor, motionless, and blood now pooling around her. There's still like little bolts of electricity kind of like going around her body, but she is...
Oh, I imagine because of the electricity, her muscles are twitching still.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
That brings us to your turn.
I am going to...
Don't forget you've got Preserve Life as well, your Channel Divinity.
Yeah. I've also... yeah, I am going to... Wait, do I have it? Because I thought I maybe used it before.
Nope, you haven't used it yet.
Oh, no, I haven't used it yet, no.
You get 2 uses per short rest as well.
So I'm going to use it. I'm going to... Let's see, Quinn's health is 58, so what's half of...
So that's 25, so it's 29.
So 29. So I can pump 29 HP into him instantly.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna run up and just kind of...
You don't have to run up, it's within 30 feet, so you can do it from where you are.
Oh, even better. So just kind of put my hand out, just pump as much as I can into him as possible.
Yep. So you're just kind of like... Ugh!
And I can't take any of it because I'm over my half. So
yeah, if you're over half, then you can't partake.
Yeah, and then so that's my action, and that's me. I think I'll get closer, but I mean.
Okay, so you'll kind of step over. Oh, it's you can like step onto Tiga's body.
Yeah. I imagine the idea would be sort of I'm stepping over it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It just counts as difficult terrain is all, but it's fine. You can step into the range of the creature. Okay, so no bonus action?
No. I could cast healing word at higher levels, but no.
You've got spiritual weapon as well. You could cast. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, I could, I suppose, but I'm also desperately low on spell slots.
Right, it's the statue's turn.
Because spiritual weapon has to be cast at second level to start, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can't cast it at first.
Yeah, that would be my that would be one of my remaining spell slots.
Okay.
No, go on, let's do it. Let's fucking go for broke.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna second level spiritual weapon.
Okay. I will just draw it in. So you summon the whereabouts are you putting it?
Between me and Quinn.
Okay. I'll just kind of put it there. It's a square.
It's a square.
So yeah, you summon in the kind of spiritual replica of Ripple, as it like rises out of the ground. Make an attack on the statue.
That's not very good. 6 plus 8 is 14.
That's not enough.
No, that's what I thought.
Wishes past. Okay. It's Quinn's turn. He is prone on the ground and a mess.
He's gonna get up.
Yep.
And he's gonna be like, fuck this day. Am I right? Am I right, Belle?
I like this pub.
And he's going to use his longsword on it.
Yep.
So he's gonna make 2 attacks. So first
go
attack,
ahead.
12 plus 9.
That
21.
is 21 hits.
Okay, so it's 8 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. Is a dirty 20.
Yep.
Not as good. 6 slashing.
6 slashing damage. I mean, you can see now that it's not like cutting, because this thing is basically like solid bronze.
I imagine it's more like denting.
But there are some like big dents. You can see like it's struggling to, like it's having to move its arms in weird ways to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, the statue didn't actually do anything on its turn.
Oh shit.
I accidentally skipped its turn. So I'm gonna take its turn now.
Yeah.
So it's going to headbutt Quinn. And that's going to hit 17 plus 8. 5, 6, 7, 11 piercing damage.
Okay. He's gonna have to make his whiz save as well.
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? That's a fail.
Oh my god, he failed?
Yeah.
What is this?
The tides are turning.
Wow, I didn't roll very good on the damage. 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's still something.
No.
And then it's going to make 2 sword attacks against you.
Okay.
I think they both hit. 15 plus 8. 13 plus 8.
Yeah, those definitely both hit.
Okay. Time for some damage. Oh shit, I'm just going to throw dice everywhere.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to roll a concentration check.
Ooh. 5, 9, 13... Hang on. 8, 12, 16, 21 slashing damage.
Jesus Christ, okay.
So, yeah, make a concentration check.
Oh, Jesus. 14?
You succeed. So you maintain concentration on the spell.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, 21 damage.
Yeah,
I was just like, yeah, I'm fine. I've got a lot of health.
Okay, Quinn has technically taken his turn, so now it's your turn again. It's looking pretty, like it's like you can hear it like grinding against itself as it moves.
I'm gonna command the spiritual weapon to attack.
Okay.
So 16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Just misses. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack with my. I'm gonna attack with Ripple.
Okay.
Ooh, that's definitely not gonna hit. I rolled lower,
So it just clangs off against the bronze.
Yep.
Okay, it's now its turn. So wisdom save. It's a 3. It failed.
Oh my god, spirit guardians. 8, 10, 14, 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna say, because I'm looking at the amount of rounds that's passed, that's probably the last amount of damage that spirit guardians can do.
That's fine.
I think it does that load of damage, and then the chickadees kind of fade out.
Okay.
But
yeah,
the statue's
fair.
looking pretty rough now.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing that and seeing you as the major threat, it's going to direct all of its attacks towards you.
Joy.
First, the headbutt. 19 plus 8.
That hits.
6, 7, 8. That's 12 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And then the lightning bolt blades.
Me regretting my decision to not heal.
That's not going to hit. That's a 4 plus 8. 18.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's 19, isn't it? Oh man, the two blades, like all 4 of this thing's arms, the blades, all 4 of them come down at once, and you're just like there with your shield and rippling, just there's like sparks flying everywhere as you're like pushing up against this statue, and then you shrug it off. Quinn's turn.
I'm just gonna be like, Quinn. He's gonna keep attacking with the Dragon Slayer.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't. I was like, does he have action surge? It's like, no, he doesn't have action.
No, he's not a fighter.
That'd be broke. So first attack is an 18.
18 hits.
Plus 9. Okay, so 7 slashing.
7 slashing.
Second attack. 9 plus 7. So was that 16? No.
Wait, I'm dumb. Spirit Guardians is 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still up. It's still up. I'm dumb.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I just wasn't sure if you were accounting for like untying the people's binds.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff.
wouldn't take 10 minutes though. I think as soon as you heard that it was, I don't think it's going to matter at this point anyway. Carry on. What did Quinn get for a second attack?
You got a 16.
16 does not hit. It's the first attack kind of like cleaves through, and I think he actually does cut the bronze at this point. Like there's a clear gash, but the second attack bounces off. It's your turn. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll say the Spirit Guardian's faded. If you're happy, then I'm happy.
I'm happy to say that. Yeah.
Because it would have taken you some time to do that. So.
Yeah. Well, because it would have taken us some time to help the people and then to get down here, and yeah.
You got a full minute out of that Spirit Guardian, so. Right, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to. Jesus, I'm gonna. No. Oh shit. Bonus action economy. No. I am going to use my other channel divinity.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh shit, and it's like, oh wait, no, I have 2 of those channel divinities. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use that on myself.
Okay.
Half of 62 is 31, and I'm on 6. So 31, 29.
And how big is your pool at this point?
40.
40. So you could just top yourself up to half health if you wanted.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so and then if there's any run over and Quinn's taken damage, you can give it to Quinn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to calculate it. So 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So I heal 25. Okay.
And then Quinn can take the rest up to half of his hit points.
Yeah, and he's at 58, so half of 58 is...
We went this out before, didn't we? 29.
So I'm just gonna
it might be useful for you to keep a note of what half your hit points is and what half of Quinn's hit points are.
Yeah, you're right. Half of 58 is 29. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he heals up 11.
Wow. That feature's so good.
Yeah. Oof. Save my ass just now.
You have a bonus action and you have a spiritual weapon.
And I'm going to use it to attack. And I believe that hits. I believe that is a... What's my bonus action? It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So...
Roll and roll well.
9?
How do you want to do this?
Yay! The axe, the spectral great axe is just gonna go for the statue's neck and like kind of, it's not, it can't lop it off, but it's gonna like dent it in.
Just like embed itself into its neck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe maybe it hits it with enough force that not only does it dent in, but the statue falls over.
Yeah, so like it dents in, and you can see there's this like pulsing lightning energy in its eyes and in its mouth, like its ever like screaming mouth, and they kind of fade and flicker out, and the statue just kind of goes like. Done.
Durabelle's just gonna be like.
Quinn looks at.
She's not gonna say it louder, but in her mind, she's gonna be like, "Talus, have any other skeeves hiding? Any more cockroaches and stuff?"
Quinn is like stretching, and he's covered in his own blood. And he's just like, "I don't know about you, Durabelle, but I think he's getting weaker."
Yeah. I'm sure we've done a good number on him.
While you're chatting, you can hear in the corner like. As Marticia is in the back, like staring daggers at you, like you can see in her eyes. Stop fucking chatting and help me.
We'll go over and help her.
Okay.
And I'll apologize that we're just taking a moment to wind down.
you like untie her and get rid of the gag. She's just like, it's fine. Thank you.
Are you all right? Aside from the external damages.
As I can be.
I am sorry.
Just lost
that this happened.
2 of my best workers. I assume you dealt with Bax upstairs.
Yes.
Bastard. He was gonna go to Neverwinter and set up his own business one day. What the fuck was this?
Either it was a lie or something changed.
Well,
I don't know.
I can tell you one thing. This isn't the end. They definitely have other plans. Do you remember Tarbin Tull, the bard that was staying here when you visited?
Yes.
He was here when this happened. They've taken him somewhere else.
Fuck.
I don't know what. I don't know why.
Can we walk and talk? They're injured outside.
Yes, of course.
Pulled
and as you're coming out, Quinn just says, Belle, wait a sec. And he kind of like, he pulls over a sack. He's just like, have a look at this. And Marticia just says, yeah, I'm assuming that's supplies that they brought with them. It's nothing of mine. And he goes, it's full of gold, mate.
Excuse me?
You find 500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
5 potions of greater healing.
Oh shit. I'm gonna really quickly manage equipment. Potion, greater healing. Oh, I have to write potion, don't I?
Yeah.
Potion. And you said there was 5 of them.
Yes.
Add items.
You also find a spell scroll, but you don't know what it is.
unknown spell scroll.
You also have a spell scroll of mass cure wounds, don't you? That you've forgotten about.
No, it's not mass cure wounds, if I remember right, because I saw it in my list and I was thinking about using it. It's a scroll of command.
Oh, is it? I thought it was. I could have sworn it was. You should have a spell scroll of mass cure wounds. I'm sure you should. Hang on. Yeah, you should have a spell scroll of mass cure wounds. You must have not added it to your character sheet. I think you got the scroll of command earlier.
Right. Mass.
But yeah, then now you've got another scroll, but you don't recognize it, which would suggest to you that it is not a cleric spell.
Okay.
And a ring. And the ring appears, as you pick it up, seems to be magical. It's like a silver ring, and it's got little kind of inlet, kind of like aqua blue crystals in it.
Ooh. So I'm trying to add scroll of mass cure wounds, but it won't pull up on the item finder.
What are you typing in specifically?
Scroll.
It's spell scroll.
So spell scroll. I mean, it just lists them by level.
So what I generally do is add whatever level it is. So you know what? We'll sort that out afterwards.
Okay.
We're wasting time.
Sorry.
So you've got a magic ring. You don't know what it is, but it's a magic ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll go ahead. I'll just tell you what it is, so you can add it easier. It's a ring of water walking, because you'll have time to identify it now. So, and you also find a map, or what appears to be a map. It's a sketch map showing the Sword Coast, and there's about a dozen points highlighted on it.
Do they make any discernible pattern?
Roll. Yeah.
Did you say it was 500 gold as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did I already add it? I've got 500 gold already. Did I add it already?
You got given quite a lot of money for the last quest as well, don't forget.
I'm just trying to remember if, like, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't add it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, I'm not adding it twice and, like, giving myself more money than I need.
Well, how much money do you have right now before adding the 500 gold?
514 gold.
Well, you were given 500 last session.
So
well,
I haven't.
You were given 500 by Ricky. Remember, he
right.
he got it out of everyone.
That's right. Okay.
So yeah, you're all good. Okay, so so you get all that, and you got this map. Roll, I guess roll an investigation check for me.
9.
9. It doesn't make any sense to you right now. The only thing that you do notice is that one of the marks is where the Wayside Inn is.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna pocket that. I'm actually going to I'm gonna offer money, some of the spoils, to, I can't remember her name. Marcella? Morticia.
She just looks at you. Like, she just waves and goes, I don't want that.
Okay. I thought I would offer at least.
I appreciate it, but this is my fault.
No, they're worshippers of Talos. They will do whatever it takes, so...
You could stay for a bit and help me clean up, though. I'd appreciate that, seeing as I'm down 2 members of staff.
Yes, well, and then there's the injured outside.
Is Kurag okay?
Yes, she is fine.
Oh, thank goodness. At least I've got my famous cook. That's the main thing.
We need to send. Well, when we get upstairs, can I see if the storm is still going?
The storm has lightened up. You can see that you can't really see it so far, but I'll say just for the purposes of this, it is receding rapidly, and
So
it is
it's
calming down.
dissipating.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
disappearing.
I'm gonna tell Quinn that if he wants to whistle for Lily to send word about, because we sent
Emmylou.
Sorry, it's because it sounds like my name that I get confused.
Emmylou.
So we need to send word to Emmylou that everything is.
Yeah, I'll go get her.
Up here. Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay and help tend to the wounded.
Okay. So we'll round things out by saying, yeah, you take time, you tend to the wounded, you help, like, you and Quinn and Emily, who now turns up, you tend to her wounds as well. The three of you help clear up the place, get it looking mildly presentable. Morticia offers for you to stay the night and eat for free, which is it's not something that she does very often. She does say that you two are idiots. You should have freed her sooner, because she doesn't know how to handle herself in a fight. So she kind of admonishes you for that, but respects your kind of valor as adventurers. And the day passes. Cray is very pleased to see you. She gives you a hug.
I was gonna say we're gonna go get Cray from under the bed.
She just gives you a hug and is like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You did it. I didn't think you were gonna do it, but you did it. I'm sorry. I get scared.
I understand.
I wish I could have been more help."
You did. Aside from coming into battle, you did your best by just staying safe.
Yeah, and you opened the window, right? So that got us in.
Yeah, it's true.
So you spend the night.
Yep.
You have a bit of a party, really. It's kind of a party, a memorial for those who lost their lives in this kind of coup d'etat, as it were. You spend the night, so you can have a long rest. And then as you are leaving, as you, Emmylou, and Quinn are leaving to go back to Leylon, Morticia stops you. And just says, there's one more thing before you go. And she just kind of gestures for you to open your hand.
I do.
She just puts something into your hand and says, this might be bittersweet, but I think this is yours. And she kind of moves her hand away, and there is a signet ring with the symbol of Moradin on it in your hand.
I just look at it, and I just sigh, and I think, well, she doesn't say it. Does she strike me as the religious type, or is she kind of just like
who? Morticia?
Yeah.
Not really.
I won't say anything then. I'll just thank her for it. Thank her for getting it to me, and then
you're welcome.
As we're on the road, Durabelle she says it to herself, but she's, whether Quinn or whoever's listening or not, she just goes, I think Moradin really would have appreciated her craftsmanship. I think she would have been much better under his tutelage.
Yeah, it's a shame. She was a good fighter as well. Sometimes you just bat for the wrong team.
Yeah. And, I saw the lightning bolts, and I thought maybe it was just, I thought it was just something else. I didn't,
You're so eager to tell everyone else that you're not wrong. Maybe you should start listening to that yourself more often.
You have a point.
And I think with that, you guys kind of set off down the pathway back towards Leylon, and that's where we'll end the adventure for tonight. Hey. How was that?
That was good. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but I had a lot of fun.
There was some there was some fun stuff. Hello, everyone. I've popped the chat back open.
There were some hairy moments for sure.
I was.
I've opened the chat now as well.
I was pretty confident that Quinn was going to die.
Me too. And looking at the chat, fuck you, Drew. Quinn's not going down.
Yeah, it was. That was pretty rough. There was a moment where I was like, Quinn's going to die. And
I was very convinced. I was like, no, I'm going to believe in him.
I'm trying to remember because there was a moment where he was just dead and the statue was there. I can't remember what happened. I can't remember what the turn of events was. Oh, no, it was that Tiga was going to go attack him. So and you stopped her. And then he rolled that bloody natural 20. That was what it was.
Yeah, he rolled the natural 20 and got back to life.
Yeah, and I was like, well, there goes that plan. It's so daft, like, oh. But yeah, I was very.
Maybe I should look at Breery's stuff, and I should build her more tanky and just be like, yeah, man, let's fucking go. I'm a halfling.
I mean, yeah, and she's a spore druid, so that would work. Anyway, this was quite a long one. This one was lots of fighting, but I hope that I know that some people kind of turn off when there's a lot of combat, but I feel like this was quite intense and like had narrative meat behind it. There were a couple of moments where I was like, okay, I'm ready for this to be over now, but all in all, I thought it was quite good. Like, it was very intense. So we will wrap things up here. As always, thank you all very much for joining us. We hope that you will join us again next week. If you're joining us on Twitch, we stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's British Standard Time, and these episodes go live every Friday on YouTube. They did normally go live on Mondays, but I've changed the day, changing lots of things at the moment. So I hope that you will join us for other things that I do as well. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow Emily on Twitter, commission Emily for some crazy good artwork, and all of that jazz and noise. Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to go on Final Fantasy or go on Animal Crossing.
Oh boy. Well, we certainly hope that you'll enjoy us. Enjoy us? Well, I hope you enjoy us, but I also hope that you will join us to further enjoy us next time as we carry on in Stormlord's Wrath. I need to check and see if you level up, actually. Should I do that now real quick? Let's do that now real quick. Let me just see.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you do. I think you might have to do one more quest.
That's fine.
Because I leveled you up early.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did level me up early on accident.
Let's have a look. Leveling up. Characters advance in level by completing quests. Regardless of the number of characters in the party, they gain a level when they complete 3 quests. The initial encounter, Attack on the Wayside Inn, does not count as a quest. I think you do. Let's see. What have you done? You've done a normal day in Leylon, which was the cult attack in Leylon. You've done Missing Patrol.
Yep.
And you've done Foul Weather at Wayside. But
oh my god.
But I leveled you up early.
Yeah, so we can wait until.
So yeah, you're still level 8 for the time being. Cool. All right. Well, with that being confirmed, we will leave you to it. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you again.
Later, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.